Terra Luna Classic getting some huge news today, and this could absolutely lead to the 1.2% burn tax implementation, and therefore the destruction of the supply of Terra Luna Classic, and hopefully the rebound in price of Terra Luna Classic back to those points like a penny, like 10 cents, like $1, and beyond, depending on how far down the supply of Terra Luna Classic falls. Guys, I want to talk about it in this video because we've got some updates going on out there, and in whether or not you know the difference between validators, stakers, delegators, Terraform Labs, or Terra Rebels, and all of this stuff that's going on, the simple fact of the matter is, if the validators of Terra Luna Classic pick up this update, we will see the 1.2% burn tax implemented. Now, does it mean the exchanges like Binance and so on are going to implement it? It doesn't mean that they have to, but they absolutely might. And I want to talk about that in the video as well. So, of course, if it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay. I'm here to make 2022 the best year ever. If you haven't clicked that subscribe button, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Join us, become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. And look, if you're brand new to investing, you don't know how or where to buy stocks and crypto, you got a link in the description below for Webull. It is super simple to set up your account. Any deposit, you guys are getting 6 free stocks. $1 crypto trade, you're going to get $5 in free crypto. And we are dipping again today, so this might be another amazing opportunity for you guys to get in if you haven't done so already. Grab some free stocks, grab some free crypto, and begin investing. Well, let's talk about Terra Luna Classic, man. This has been a wild 2022, and perhaps the most searched for, the most looked at, the most, I don't know, exciting coin of 2022, in the sense that it literally fell from hundreds of dollars a coin down to 0.00000, I think 1 or 2, maybe somewhere in that area was the low, and lost 99.99% of its value. Terra Luna Classic now sits around, what, $600 million valuation, and it was sporting a $50 billion valuation prior to the depegging. And in the video yesterday, I talked a little bit about the possibility, which I don't necessarily agree with, right? But the possibility of repegging UST and using Terra Luna Classic to do so. My gut feeling says that if it didn't work out the first time, it probably won't work out the second time. But, I don't know if that's the direction a lot of people are wanting to go with it right now. But it is being floated around in the social media atmosphere as to something and a possible utility for Terra Luna Classic moving forward. But guys, the 1.2% burn tax is what we're here to know about. So let's talk about it. My goodness. We have Terra Rebels and Terraform Labs, right? And now Terraform Labs, TFL, as a lot of people refer to them as, has put an update out, V21, right? Version 21 or V21, whatever the update stands for. They've put this out for the validators in order to download and use this for on-chain transaction burns. Now, I believe there's a couple of things in this V21 update, and it is the 1.2% burn tax. And I also believe, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, it also reinstates staking. Staking is simply if you take your cryptocurrency and you lock them up. So let's say you were going to take your Terra Luna Classic and lock it up. You would receive a reward for providing that liquidity to the blockchain, to the exchange, wherever you're staking it with. And in return for providing that liquidity and locking your coins up and basically lending them to them, you're receiving an interest rate. Now, this interest rate, staking usually does have a lockup period where you won't be able to receive your coins back for a set amount of time. And in return, you receive that interest rate. So V21 is going to include the 1.2% burn tax, and it's also going to include staking. If it is downloaded, if it is updated by, I believe, the majority of developers out there, okay? Now, not developers, sorry, validators out there. If it is accepted by the majority, and I think that it only has to have over 50% acceptance to take place. This does not mean that it's going to be active on 50% of the transactions, and then the other 50% of the transactions are not going to be active. It would be active on all 100% of the transactions on chain. It just needs the majority vote by the validators out there. Now, we've seen a couple different things. We've seen some slackers who don't necessarily care what the community thinks. But in past, we have seen the majority of these validators and the majority of the votes side in favor of the community. I mean, essentially, you know, they can make their own decisions. They're the ones that are validating transactions. They're the ones that have their coins locked up. They're the ones that are basically the ones that make the decisions, but just like anything should, those decisions should be a representation of the overall community and the desires there. So we've seen it in the past, and I believe we will see it again in the future. So this is the last step. This is the last step before the 1.2% burn tax gets implemented. Unless, of course, somebody comes in and throws another curveball at us and makes us wait for something else. But to see 1.2% of every transaction burning Terra Luna Classic is going to, you guys have seen the numbers. I know you've seen the numbers. It's going to drastically reduce the supply of Terra Luna Classic and really set us on a path for the possibility, not the guaranteed growth, but the possibility of price growth throughout the future. So I'm excited about it. Now, the next question that it leads to is, will exchanges implement this 1.2% burn tax? We know that Binance is a major player and constitutes a lot of the holdings of Terra Luna Classic and therefore could be a major burner as well. It doesn't mean that they have to, okay? If you've got on-exchange transactions taking place, and it's basically going from a Binance wallet to a Binance wallet and so on, it is not guaranteed to burn 1.2% of every transaction, but CZ Binance, the CEO of Binance out there, he has stated, because many people were asking him, and he has stated that, don't you think that you should get it to burn the 1.2% on the blockchain before we implement it? And that kind of implied, okay, I mean, even if you imply something, you can change your mind. That did imply that they would be willing to burn 1.2% of every transaction as long as it was something that was being done on the blockchain. They would honor that, I guess, decision to be made. So it's only a matter of time before we see whether or not Binance falls in place and does make that burn transaction tax. But it does seem like we are right around the corner right now, and all we need is 50% download or 50% approval from the validators at this point. I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited. I want to know your thoughts down in the comments below because, man, we are right around the corner right now. So let me know what you guys think. And, of course, if this button right here is still red, make sure to click it. Subscribe to the channel. Join us. Become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. Guys, got ClayBro883 on Twitter and Instagram. Getting 6 free stocks on Webull. Join the free Discord. There's a Lunatics section in there if you want. So, Lunatics. Terra Luna Classic, guys. Join the Discord. Until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.